probably hard for you guys to even watch some of this. I understand if you don't watch the whole video. I completely understand. But also please understand that I need to talk about it right now. I've been mourning and grieving for how many days now? And I'm just ready to talk about it. It's like a therapy for me, you know? This dog was just incredible. An incredible dog. Got it. Got it. But Molly's dead. She passed away a few days ago. She's not just your typical farm dog, you know? This dog went everywhere with me. Molly was born May 17, 2020. She just passed her 4-year birthday, and she loved life at the farm. She really lived life to the fullest here. She had great food, great company, a lot of love from me and my darling, and she gave us so much love back. It's unbelievable how this dog has impacted our life. And I cannot even put it into words, the sadness that we're feeling at this moment. And it's almost like we can't go on, but we understand that we have to persevere and things have to go on. She got hit by a car here at the farm. Complete freak accident, you know. Somebody was visiting the farm. And you guys know that we're running a business here at the farm. And, you know, we have guests and people come and go. And somebody was coming. And Molly just shot out from the woods, running full speed from the woods. And it all just happens in half a second. And then it's devastating. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die. And you know, Olive's the same way. She goes everywhere with me, her and Molly. If I'm going to Home Depot, they're coming with me. If I'm going shopping, they come with me. If I'm like anywhere that I'm going, literally, all the people who visit the farm, they love the dogs. So many, I mean, that's how we got Olive here in the first place. We got Olive here in the first place because somebody was watching Molly and I on the farm, and I'm always promoting this breed as being such an amazing breed. And a lot of people, they learned a lot about sheepdogs because of our channel. And we have a good amount of content pumping up the tires of Old English sheepdogs. You don't see a lot of them out there. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I don't know how to behave. I don't know how to wake up in the morning when Molly, every single day, she's lying down by the door. Every single day she's lying down to greet me in the morning. She's greeting my wife. She's literally like, when we're preparing dinner, she's sitting down on my wife's feet. That was her big thing. She would sit down on my wife's feet and then put her head up to my wife and like look up and look up at her with her beautiful, big, beautiful eyes. Look up at her like, hi, Mama. How are ya? Because she knows she's going to get some food from Mama, you know? I feel like such a fool talking to the camera, sobbing my eyes out. I'm sorry for having you guys having to see me like this. Just turned 4 years old. She has such a long, good life ahead of her. You know, I was busy working over here on the farm, and they came running after me to get me, and they, you know, I mean, they're obviously devastated too. Like, I can't imagine having them to go through this either. Because they're dog people too. They love their dogs. They have, I don't know how many dogs in the farmhouse, 2, 3. It's tough. I have to be able to talk about it, you understand? If I can't talk about it, I still have a farm to run. I still have a business to run. I haven't been doing much work. I feel so down. Like I can't keep going. She was my life, this dog. My life. You have to understand that I'm almost 50 years old. I've never had a dog like Molly. Never. I probably never will. Olive is great, but she's not Molly. She's great in her own way. She has her own different personalities from Molly. But man, she's supposed to live 15 years, not live 4 years. This is just, oh, it's heartbreaking. Unbelievable. I'm gonna take some time, obviously. This happened how many days ago now? I haven't literally done anything. I haven't gone to work. I've just done the bare minimum chores on the farm. Olive knows what's going on too. She knows. She's been so sad and lonely. I can tell because I know she's usually this rambunctious, hyper, psychotic, chaotic dog. Not today. Not the past few days. She's I think she understands what I'm going through, what my wife is going through. She keeps giving us hugs, because she knows what's going on. Of all the things that I thought could happen to my dogs, getting hit by a car was never one of them because our farm is so private. We're not close to a road. There's no way for the dogs to get to a road or a highway. It's an impossibility. But the farm guests, it's just a freak accident. Jeez. I rushed her to an emergency vet that we have here in Barrie, Ontario. And it was a Sunday, so there's nothing open really, but this emergency vet was open. I've never been there before. They were wonderful, actually. They were wonderful, the Huronia emergency vets in Barrie. And they, honestly, I had Molly in my arms. I was talking to her the whole drive there, like trying to keep her alive, or at least in spirits, and at least letting her hear my voice, while I'm driving. I was booting it too. I thought the cops were going to get me for sure. I got there and I picked her up quick and brought her in, and they had a special trolley for, because she's a big girl, Molly. She's 96 pounds, so trying to pick up a dog off the ground and get her into my truck and get her to the... Man, it's a good thing I'm a big, strong guy, because if I wasn't a big, strong guy, what would you have done? She just would have lied there. But I got her there, and it was basically about 10-15 minutes, and they came out with the sad news, and I just broke down bawling like a big baby. Big farmer Chad crying like a big baby. I've had many dogs over my life, people, but I can tell you that I've never ever had a dog like Molly. This is the kind of impact that this girl had on my life, honest to God. Serious impact. She made my life, she made our lives better in every single way you can imagine. My darling is making farm fresh food for these two dogs to give them a great, healthy, strong life here on the farm. They're supposed to live, a long, long, good life. This is not supposed to happen. I know some of you are just going to say, just to take some time, don't worry about us, don't worry about a video, but I mean, there's a bunch of truths about it, Molly is a big part of the channel. A lot of you people started following and watching me and Molly on the farm way back original when we didn't have any animals on the farm. It was just Molly and I. And I honestly, I feel like I owe some of you guys, like an explanation. But please know that I loved her. I tried everything. And it's just a bad accident. Tragic. So tragic. I'm just sitting here because I picked out a nice shady spot to bury Molly. I think it was important for me and probably important for Molly to be buried here at the farm, and I found a really nice spot under the trees here. It's a good show that I still had my neighbor's excavator here. I hadn't given it back yet. I mean, he could take it whenever he wants, but I still have it here because I plan on doing a little bit of work here. That's actually what I was doing when this accident happened. I was in the excavator. And I dug a big hole and I said a prayer and said my goodbyes. I'll probably make some kind of a monument here, you know, like when I get some time and I'm a bit more rational. And I've been coming out here every day, just sitting here. I've never even done that before with anybody in my life that has died. It's just happened to me with this dog. She's my kin. She's my family and my soul. I guess, you know, I've been thinking about it the past couple days. One of the miracles or benefits of content creation, like on YouTube, what I've been doing. I've been doing this now for almost 4 years, and we've been trying to grow this channel. Molly's been by my side the whole way, building this channel. I don't know how many subscribers I gained, how many of you viewers I gained just because of Molly. Probably a lot. Who wants to watch me? They all want to watch Molly. And I understand that because Molly's amazing. Amazing. I never talk about it on the channel, but we have a Facebook account and an Instagram account. And I occasionally post some photos on there just with, you know, the happenings of the farm. And we have, you know, there's a good number of people following those accounts. There are dozens of people, dozens of viewers to the YouTube channel that subscribe to the channel because of Molly or because of Olive, because of our Old English sheepdogs, watch regularly and comment regularly, and they're so happy to see the dogs. They all ended up getting Old English sheepdogs of their own, and they send me Instagram photos in private messages that shows their own Old English sheepdog sitting there or jumping at their TV as they're watching Molly on our YouTube channel on their TV. It's a really good feeling that I know because of the channel, because of Molly, that we've touched so many people's lives. And I don't know how many people actually have Old English sheepdogs now. Maybe you can tell me in the comments, how many of you have Old English sheepdogs? Put it in the comments for me and say a little prayer for Molly, because this is really tough, as you could tell. I don't even remember when was the last time I cried, honest to God. I cannot even put it into words how my heart misses this dog right now. And I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you following along. But the sad reality now is that after today's video, or I guess after that last video that I did, finishing up the assembly of my sawmill, Molly shows up a couple times as she's hanging around me, her and Olive, as I'm assembling this sawmill. Now, I did already have 2 videos prepared, you know, like I don't film a video today and edit it today, upload it today, and release it to the public tomorrow. That's not the way I do things. I have usually 2 or 3 videos in advance. And you need to do that in case anything comes up in your life. And this is an absolute perfect example of why I do that. So we had this accident at the farm. I had, I think, 2 or 3 videos all ready to go. And when we have this tragedy, I didn't do any filming. I didn't do any work. I'm not in the mood. And I still have my girl Olive. She's keeping me company through this tough time. And thanks for listening, people. I really do appreciate it, okay?